Times Square revelers brave Arctic temps, clear high security. Tens of thousands of revelers bundled in warm layers battled Arctic temperatures to witness one of the coldest New Year's Eve ball drops in a century, after clearing stepped-up security for blocks around iconic Times Square. The mercury stood at 10 degrees in Central Park at 9:51 p.m. Sunday, and it felt like -5 degrees, the National Weather Service's website said. In 1917, the Times Square temperature at midnight was 1 degree, making it the coldest ball drop on record, according to the Weather Service. The second coldest was in 1962, at 11 degrees. If Sunday's midnight temperature dips below that, it will set a 100-year record. The first New Year's ball drop was in 1907. Jason Quintanilla, 19, of Central Islip, said he had not seen the ball drop before in person. He pegged the cold at 9.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. I dressed warm, but not warm enough, Quintanilla said. City officials said they took unprecedented steps to protect the 1 million revelers expected to ring in 2018 in Times Square, moves sparked by recent terror attacks. Scores of police officers were stationed in the blocks outside the secure area as people took selfies and bought hats, horns, and noisemakers from vendors. The mood was festive, especially for some first-comers to the ball drop despite the frigid temperatures and high security. We always watch it on TV and we wondered what it was like to come here, said Nielis Figueroa, 10, of Cleveland. Kenny Powell, 32, of Tennessee, said the ball drop was on his wife's bucket list. The couple got into the secure area at 6:30 p.m. It's bittersweet, if you will, he said. It's cold, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Others traveled from outside the United States. Linda Rodriguez, 31, and her boyfriend, Daniel Navarro, 43, are from Juarez, Mexico, and in Manhattan for the first time. Going to Times Square for New Year's Eve is something we had to do, Rodriguez said. Daniel Germany, 27, of Milan, Italy, said he has been to Manhattan before but hoped to see the ball drop. It's like a dream to be here, he said. New York officials said there was no evidence that any terror group or lone wolves would attempt to disrupt the New Year's Eve celebration. But the NYPD and other agencies did not take any chances. Plainclothes officers, uniformed cops, and K-9 units flooded the area, and revelers were screened twice before entering Times Square. Knapsacks, large bags, and umbrellas were banned from the area, and purses and other bags were searched. In addition, radiation detectors were deployed and newspaper boxes and garbage cans removed. Gov. Andrew M. Cuomo's office said personnel from multiple agencies, including state police, the National Guard, the Metropolitan Transportation Agency and the Port Authority, were bolstering security at bridges, tunnels, airports, transit hubs and other high-profile locations. Some partiers weren't worried, though they appreciated the extra security. It is something that has happened, but we have to live our lives, Rodriguez said. The beefed-up security came just 20 days after police say an Islamic State group-inspired native of Bangladesh injured himself and 5 others after he set off a pipe bomb on December 11 underneath the Port Authority bus terminal, just a few blocks from Times Square. In a separate case, an Uzbek national was arrested and accused of killing 8 people after he drove a rental truck onto a bike path along the West Side Highway on October 31.